Money at Work Continuing Financial Education Series brought to you by Millionaire Mindset Life. Today, what we're going to be discussing is your tax refund. So, what are some things that we should do with our tax refund? And then on the opposite side of that, what are some things that we should not do with our tax refund? And we'll go through four on both sides. But before we do that, we just need to have a discussion about and an understanding about what is a tax refund. It's just an overpayment of your taxes to the federal government. So over the past year, basically you've given the government an interest-free loan. So you want to try to coordinate your tax liability with what you actually pay so that you're getting more of your money on a continuous basis and putting that to work. But if you do get a refund, here is what to actually do with your refund. What are some smart things that you can do with your tax refund? First of all, either start or continue to build the emergency fund. Most people have no emergency fund at all, and lots can happen. We all know that. Your tires could go flat, your refrigerator could die, you could wind up paying hospital bills due to like an illness or an injury. You really never know what you might be able to use that extra money for, and you can never go wrong with using your tax refund for emergency fund purposes. This will also help preclude you from having to use debt when these type of issues arise, which most people have to go to because they have no emergency fund. So aim to have at least 6 months worth of living expenses set aside in cash, like money market accounts, savings accounts, short-term CDs, and then make sure you're looking for banks that are FDI insured and look for ones that are offering the highest possible yields that you can make in today's market. Second smart thing to do with your tax refund is to pay off debt. Might not be the most fun thing to do with a tax refund, but trust me, your future self will definitely thank you. Start by making bigger payments to your debts that are costing you the most, the most costly and costly debts you have. Remember when you're doing so to understand the difference between what an interest rate and the total interest or what we call the TIF. Best way to make 12% on your money totally risk-free is not to have to pay it out in annual interest or finance expenses, putting it back in your pocket in your financial plan. Remember, plenty of credit cards out there are 20% or more in interest. So if you're carrying revolving debt, sinking at least some of your tax refund into it could potentially pay off for you big time. And then number three, continue to boost that retirement fund. You can never, ever, ever go wrong using your tax refund to charge, recharge, or supercharge your retirement fund. Get the power of compound interest working for you. The earlier you start, obviously, the more your savings will snowball into real wealth. One fat tax refund could really pay off if you invested it into your financial and retirement fund. Think about it. If an average refund is, let's say, $3,200 and $3,200 invested annually at a 6% rate of return for a 25-year cycle is right about $200,000 in retirement savings. That's not bad for just one part of your retirement strategy. And then the fourth smart thing to do with your tax refund is invest it in yourself. A great way to spend a tax refund is on improving your career and professional prospects through taking a professional course, getting a coach, or another form of self-improvement. The greatest asset that most people possess is their ability to earn income. So the idea of investing in yourself, like getting certified in your industry, is a perfectly reasonable plan of action. Using your tax refund to invest in yourself, and in turn your career prospects and your earning potential could pay off great in the long run. Investing in one's earning potential is often overlooked and undervalued in terms of a use of time and money. Let's go to the opposite side now. We talked about some smart things to do with the tax refund. Let's talk about some dumb or not so smart things to do with our tax refund. These are the four things that we should avoid doing with our tax refund. Number one, impulsive purchases are unnecessary, like consumer shopping or consumer goods. It's really, basically you're buying crap you really don't need. This could be on total consumption or spent on what we call depreciating assets, such as expensive, seasonal clothing, a new car, a boat, some new electronic gadget. That big TV or that new TV, it might look, pretty good coming in the house, but it might not look so good when you don't have enough money in your emergency fund to cover one of those unexpected expenses we talked about. Number two, an expensive trip or just dining out excessively. This is what we call the pretender's lifestyle, and it's not going to create any long-term positive outcomes. Create a budget that includes occasional treats. We're not saying don't ever do it, but don't blow your tax refund on an unplanned vacation or an expensive restaurant. Those things, they come and go, and they don't really allow you to hold on and grow the value of your money. In this case, what we're talking about, your tax refund. Next up, leaving it in a checking account that absolutely earns zero interest. You are the bank's favorite customer when you give them money expecting nothing in return. Saving your refund is a smart idea, but it's important to choose a savings vehicle that will make your money grow. Research your options, find something that works for you and your situation, but don't expect little to no, or don't accept little to no interest on your checking and your savings. And then finally, the fourth not so smart or dumb thing to do with your tax refund is gambling. Pretty much enough said, right? It's understandable that you have the desire for quick and easy money, wanting to, let's say, try to double that tax refund at the casino. But remember, it's very easy to lose all of it. Those casinos were not built and they do not operate daily because everyone is winning money. You work hard for your money, don't just waste it. It's ultimately up to you on how you manage your money and how your money ends up doing or not doing in things like that can help you in your financial journey towards financial independence and freedom. Make smart choices. Those smart decisions, those small, continuous smart decisions over X period of time will equal positive outcomes. On the other hand, those continuously bad or negative decisions compounded over X period of time is going to lead you into an unknown outcome that you probably don't want or desire. MillionaireMindset.LIFE. Stretch your thinking, create your vision, and achieve.